Hello everyone, this is Steve, the editor-in-chief of PlatformNation.com, and I'm here with Subasa, the U.S. producer on Siren Blood Curse. How you doing today, sir?
How are you doing, Steve? Just got back from London. A little jet lag, but things are good. Thanks.
Yeah? Well,
Yep.
Thanks a lot for joining us. Now, again, like I said, you're the producer on Siren Blood Curse. Tell us a little bit about this game, because it's actually a pretty interesting game, especially for us in the U.S.
Correct. Thank you for this opportunity to speak to you, Steve. First off, I guess to brief anybody who hasn't played this game yet, Siren Blood Curse is the first survival horror game coming to the PlayStation 3 platform. It's also the first game that has been designed with episodic content, combined with in-game e-commerce. So, in the case where players have downloaded the first batch of episodes, they haven't downloaded the next batch, what they can do is the game will take them directly to the PSN Store so that they can purchase the remaining episodes. So that's been done very nicely. In terms of the gameplay, we have, again, coming back to that survival horror theme, it's a Japanese setting, a very cursed, dark, mysterious village in Japan, to which an American-based TV crew is visiting to shoot a documentary piece. They arrive and immediately they are immersed into this very mysterious, cursed village and its inhabitants. Their ultimate goal is to get to the bottom of this mystery, and the user experience will be portrayed through 7 different playable characters, in which hopefully the players will be able to reach the end.
Now, this game here is I played it, and it's actually a pretty scary game. It's not this type of scary where the bad guys jump on out, but you got these really intense moments throughout the game.
Yes. Again, it's a Japanese horror theme. It's kind of different from your Hollywood blockbuster, Friday the 13th kind of approach. If anything, if we had to compare to anything, it would be more along the lines of the Japanese horror, such as The Ring or Ju-on. Not the Hollywood versions, but the original ones in Japan. Just overall a different approach in the design of horror. It's very different. The visuals have been, we are in the era of PlayStation 3 with HD quality, but you'll probably notice that the screens, in-game screens, are a bit grainy, so to say. But again, these are intentional. We're trying to portray Japanese horror theme. Japanese by culture, or even geographic culture, is very humid, and the graininess kind of portrays that to some extent. Also combined with the mysterious aspect. Things like that, I think, add to that experience where the user is just completely submerged into this atmosphere.
All right, now this is a lot of games have talked about doing episodic content and bringing it to other consoles. This is actually, I believe, one of the first games that have done so. I mean, right off the bat, you guys released several episodes to download, and even offered them in bundle for a lower price. Now, what kind of led to this decision?
This is something that myself and our teams of marketing, for example, sat down and talked about, discussed. The game was originally designed in this way. And they did a very good job in how they designed this, almost like a TV show, where each of the episodes start off with a trailer, kind of hinting to you what might happen. And once you reach the end of the episode, it kind of hints to you what might happen next. Again, very TV production-like, very nicely designed. And the overall gameplay is split up into a total of 12 different episodes. And at one point there was talks of doing them, on a weekly basis, or how should we roll this out? And at the end of the day, for example, myself, I put myself in the user's perspective, saying, okay, if I played episodes 1, and I had to wait, for example, let's say a month to play the next episode, even though the game has been very nicely designed and keeps people on their toes, hanging, wanting to play more, if I had to wait a month, there's a higher chance of me walking away or maybe forgetting to come back to it. Whereas if it was there immediately ready for the players, if and when they wanted to play more, there's a higher chance of them wanting to come back and proceeding with their experience. So at the end of the day, we decided to have all episodes ready at once, rather than kind of playing with the players' minds and playing with their patience, so to say. We felt that having them ready all at once would be a better plan to go with.
Now, we have 12 episodes right off the get-go. Is this something we can see more of in the future, based off of how the success on this goes?
Well, obviously, yes. I mean, I can't confirm any future projects as of now. We don't have any in place at the moment, but we will certainly look at how we perform in our market. The game will also be released in Japan and in Europe, and if we do well, we may revisit this. Yes, absolutely.
All right. Now, one of the things, this game just came out, and I was kind of curious about the lack of trophies on this game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any comment on that?
This is something that's very, it is unfortunate. Yes, I must admit to that. But the core game of this was designed way early, and when the trophy system was not available in terms of a development library. So it does not support it, yes, but we feel that the way this game has been designed with the totally unique Japanese horror theme experience and with its episodic sequences, it still does well for itself, and we think the product stands well even without it.
Well, I have to say I'm several episodes into it already, and I'm loving every minute of it. I do like how at the end of every episode you guys have a trailer for the following episode, which is a nice asset. It gives you kind of a feel of what's to come. If you do want to take a break, like what I try to do is I try to play an episode like every other day type of thing to keep myself glued into it and keep myself prepared. And I really like the way you guys did that.
Thank you, Steve.
And I guess any last words on this game to tell people that maybe haven't really heard about it yet, or to give them a reason to go check it out and go pick it up, at least check out the first chapter.
Well, again, thanks, Steve, for your nice comments. I think the game has delivered. It's good to know that your feedback is the way we've tried to design the game is actually being received the way we had hoped it would be received. But again, SIREN Blood Curse is the first survival horror themed game. By survival horror, we try to stay true to it as much as we possibly can. The playable characters are indeed normal human beings. They don't come out with M16s and just blow out their enemies and plow on. It's rather a more tactical experience. You need to kind of think it out, use the sight check system, which enables you to see your opponent's viewpoint, and kind of put a strategy together for yourself as to how you want to play the storyline. Each of the different characters have different characteristics, so it's not a boring experience for the users. And with the Japanese themed horror, it's just it's a totally new experience for the players. So I think it's worth it. It's a perfect game for the summer. If you're dying in heat, I'm sure this experience will give you the chills.
Yes,
yes.
Yes.
It's perfect. Especially at night. Turn out your lights. Boot up SIREN Blood Curse, connect to your surround sound system, and off you go. This will really give you a very unique and spine-chilling experience, and I think you'll love it.
All right, well, thanks a lot for joining us over at Platform Nation, and anyone else that hasn't checked out this game, go ahead and check it out. It's on the PSN Store right now.
Great. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.